Vegetable Police here. Today's video is all about the positive side. Let's focus on the love. All the benefits so far that I'm feeling on this high-fat vegan diet. That's today. Stay tuned. I'll be back in 6 seconds.
So what the hell do vegans eat?
So I've been on quite a journey. I've tried many diets in my life. I went vegan 8 years ago, healed myself of ulcerative colitis. Are you tired of hearing that? I ain't tired of saying it. So I healed myself, but I felt like shit the whole time. I was healed it on a fruit-based diet, but my blood sugar was swinging like a monkey in a bush. And I was just tired all the time. And I would research constantly. Why am I tired? Ooh, high-fat diet. And I would try it. I tried it so many times. I think this might be my 5th or 6th time trying a high-fat diet, and they failed each time until now. And it's been the intermittent fasting that has pulled it all together. So, is that the only reason I feel good? Just the fasting? Maybe. Maybe I could do this on a high-carb diet too? I don't know, but I couldn't do it raw. Couldn't be a high-carb and raw, because the fruit here sucks. Starch is cooked food. That's poison, bitch. So let's get into the benefits that I'm feeling so far. First off is more energy. Simple, I just feel better. I have energy all day long. I don't get the afternoon slump. My mind feels focused. The clarity. I could concentrate on a pinpoint. Point is, I don't have the brain fog as much. It's not completely lifted, and some days are better than others. Sometimes it comes back and I'm tired again. But for the most part, the consistent high energy has just been miraculous. Before, on high carb, I got like the little boost of energy and then down. Good for 2 days, down for 2 weeks. Now it's just like mostly good. At least 6 out of 7 days a week, I'm flying on top of the mountain. So the mental clarity and energy kind of go together. Better mood. I was so depressed before, and it's so much better. I'm just happier. Even though I'm not smiling right now, I'm happy. I'm happy. Next benefit is the clear skin. This always happened. When I went on high fat, my skin cleared up, but I felt like shit still. I was constipated, I had no energy, but my skin looked great, and it was almost worth it, but it wasn't worth it in the end. You gotta have the total package in your health plan. So my skin just clears up on the high fat. I get the odd breakout. I think my B12 supplement made me break out with all the fructose and xylitol shit. So I stopped that, finished it, no more breakouts. So everything from the tiny little bumps on the forehead, those disappear. And on my nose, they're disappearing. It's so much better. I mean, I did a lot of damage to my skin. I was a high-rise window cleaner. I had the sun pouncing on me and reflecting back on my face from the window for like 8 hours a day. I never wore sunscreen, so I fucked myself. What can I say? But my skin looks pretty good for that. And I had chronic acne for like 16 years, since I was 14. And even up to last year, I'm 34. That's 20 goddamn years. So I had terrible skin, and I really have like no scarring. So miracle. The high fat diet, sugar makes me break out, even fruit, even like small amounts of fruit. So fruit, you know where to go. In a shoebox. I also have less dandruff. It's almost completely gone on the high fat diet. I was wondering what the hell was causing it for the longest time. Itchy scalp, dandruff. I think it's a fungus problem. You fungal freak. Having sex on my head. How dare you? So the high fat diet without the sugar, feeding the fungus, dandruff goes away. It's not completely, but it's mostly gone. And I am experimenting with some, I don't use shampoo anymore, So you're gonna see some strange hair videos coming soon. Stronger nails. They don't chip. I don't get hangnails, ever. Look at these toe pictures. These are my toes on a high carb diet. They're cracking. They got splits down the middle. They sucked. They were stupid toenails, stupid heads. And now, a couple months into my high fat diet, the splits are healing. They're almost completely vanished. I imagine in a couple more months, I'll just have toenails that I can grab onto buildings with and climb up. They'll just be so strong, it'll be stupid. Next thing is I feel stronger. My workouts are better. My arms are stupid. Well, they're strong enough. But I'm getting stronger. I can do more push-ups, more pull-ups. It's like I'm building muscle. It's funny because I weigh roughly the same as I did on a high-carb diet. I remember when I weighed 125 pounds on a high-carb diet, and I looked like absolute shit. I was skinny fat. I was so ugly, melty looking. Melted body fat. That's what my body was. But now, even though I'm like the same weight, if not less, it's more muscle, less fat, and it's just my body composition. I hardly have any belly fat. Look at this. I can't even pinch my belly fat. It's gone. You want a flat belly? Get on some intermittent fasting. Use your belly fat as fuel, and then fat the fuck up at night. That is the secret, my friend. My teeth are less sensitive. They're still kind of yellow. It plays on my mind. I don't smile much because I know they're yellow. I make these videos. The white balance has to be just right or they look even worse. A couple of the videos I just uploaded, they just looked so yellow and I was like, God damn it. It's hard when you're a YouTuber. You put yourself online. You got yellow teeth. They're not perfect. It's tough. It's a challenge. I'm not going to lie. But they're getting stronger. They're less sensitive. They are getting whiter. And I don't bleed ever. When I floss, no blood. I used to bleed every time. Every time on a high carb diet. I don't even know why. I wish I did. I thought it was like vitamin C, something. I don't know. I have no idea. But high fat diet, no blood ever. I can just ram floss up there into my brain. I don't bleed ever. So teeth, just mineralizing the body. The nails, the teeth, the hair, everything gets stronger. It's the minerals in the greens and the fats help absorb the minerals. That's my theory. The next is just the enjoyment of the diet. It's so delicious. I can't believe every time I sit down to my big salad, I eat the same thing every night pretty much. A couple ingredients will change. Different nut yogurt, maybe some red peppers instead of tomatoes. That's one thing. The tomatoes, they were fucking my teeth in the face. They are too acidic. If I eat tomatoes every day, my teeth start getting painful and more yellow. And I've cut out tomatoes for now and they feel much better. Maybe I can handle them once a week. Tomatoes, you're dead to me. But the meals are just so delicious and satiating. They taste so good. And then at some point during the meal, that hormone switch in your brain tells you to stop eating and you are full. It's like a miracle. That's how it should be. And I'm just so satisfied after these meals. Not all the time. Sometimes I'm just ravenous. I want to eat a chipmunk. And I will. But for the most part, when you find your balance, you get it. If you go too low on carbs, you might get hungry still. You gotta up those carbs a bit. If you go too low on protein, you might get hungry. You gotta find your balance. High fat, tons of fat, and then find your carb and protein balance. That's been my challenge so far. I was super satiated in the beginning because I was a little higher on carbs. Then I dipped it down to like 50 grams a day. That was too low, and then I was hungry all the time. And if protein dips much below like 70, I'm making numbers up. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But when they dip too low, I don't feel as good, and I don't feel as strong, and my mood is not as good. Next is the freedom of not having to think about food all day. That was ruining my life. I couldn't go anywhere because I'd have to think, okay, I have to fuel up to go there, and then when will I get back? When can I eat again? Because I know it's going to be 2 or 3 hours I got to eat again. It was obsessive in my mind, and I couldn't do anything. It's like I had to plan my meals around anything I did. It's like my girlfriend asked me to come over. I'm like, okay, let me think. Okay, I'll come over at 6 because I got to eat first. Oh, okay, I'll come at 4, but then I have to bring the food, and it was ridiculous. So now I just have the energy all day to do whatever I want. I don't need food. I don't have to think about it. I just go. I do what I gotta do. I edit my videos. I go grocery shopping. I can work out. I have the energy. And then at the end of the day, that's when I eat. That's when I eat. And this brings me to the final tip, final benefit. The sense of accomplishment when you're done. I mean, I fast 21 hours a day. It's not always easy. It's not always fluffy bunnies bringing you sandwiches. It ain't that. How dare you go off monitor? It's not like I never get hungry. There are times when I'm hungry and I'm like, damn, that would be nice to eat right now. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing it to myself? But the benefits always outweigh those tiny cravings that come and go. And once you finally make it to mealtime and you've done all you did for the day, you've done good in this world, it's time to eat. There's just this sense of accomplishment. It's like, I did it. I'm here. It's like working. You go to work, sometimes you don't enjoy it, but when you come home, you're like, I did it. I did it. When the weekend comes, it's like, all right, we can relax now. And that's what it's like. Every night, the weekend comes, and I can chill out and scarf that food down, make a big green juice, and then a big salad. I mean, I'm sure there's other ways to do it, but I like this big salad. Put it all in a bowl, mix it all up, it's delicious. So I'm sure there's other benefits that I've forgotten, but I wrote down a couple, and that's what I could think of. So if you're struggling on whatever diet you're on right now, I encourage you to try this intermittent fasting. Push it as long as you can. Start with the 16-8 hour window where you fast 16 hours a day. People do that, then they eat at lunch. You have 2 meals a day. But the magic comes when you can push it all the way. No calories, 21 hours, and you only eat that 1 meal. But do the green juice, because that will help you with cravings. You get like 80% of your nutrition in that green juice. And then your meal is just like energy and calories after that. So it's just like the best plan ever. I love it so much. Finally, after 8 years of trying this vegan diet, I felt like a fraud promoting it because I didn't feel good. I knew it was the right thing to do. Go vegan for the animals and the environment, and it sounds like the healthiest diet on earth, but I felt like crap all the time. And now it's just like consistent energy, finally. It's like I finally can start my life and just build my business and build my life, move to somewhere warmer. God damn you, Toronto, you cold son of a bitch. So I have my life back. You can have your life back if you want it. So if you're struggling on your meat-based diet, try a high-fat vegan diet. If you're struggling on a high-carb vegan diet, come on over to the high-fat side. It's a party over here. The carbers are just going for bike rides and shit. I don't know where they're going. You come over here, we dance. We dance all night. So that's it. That is my video. Thank you for watching it. Let me know down below. Do you feel all these benefits? Are you curious of a high-fat diet? Of a high-fat? That's not English. Whatever. You knew what I meant. So, do you feel all these benefits on your high-carb diet? Because a lot of people do. I mean, once you find the diet for you, these are your benefits. Your body just starts working. So I encourage you to keep the search. And if it's not the diet I'm doing, keep looking. Keep looking. You will find your diet, my friend. So that is it for today. Thumbs up if you liked the video. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. I got the mic down here. We'll see how it sounds. It's hidden. We'll see. Devil carbs made by Satan himself. Satan makes carbs. I bet you didn't know that. Now you know. So that's my story. I guess I'll spend a night in raw food prison because I'm no longer 100% raw. I have forfeited that badge. I should probably change my name back to Vegetable Police. Loser Division. Who can't grab a hold of his own emotions. He has to feed them with crackers. So sad.